said, when I was talking about the screen was, um, if the screen's black, majority most of the time I run into gray screens. First things first, my name's Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC with Crystal Edge Technology screen. So I've seen this before. On so many levels, it's not even funny. So basically, it's a gray screen. It's not black. It looks black, but when you put it against an actual black screen, it'll tell exactly what it is. It'll show its true colors. It is a gray screen. So one of the first things I noticed is when I put it on white levels, right? Well, actually, first time I had it in my hand, I could tell this one right here wasn't black, 100% black. And this one over here was showing a bit of a hint of gray. So as I put the white levels on first, white levels were tremendously high, which means that, you know, this screen has an insane white level on it. That would be quite impressive. But like I said, put it on a star field, you can actually see exactly where the contrast levels are. And that screen is supposed to generate a heavy black level. I mean, a heavy black level. Black screens have tremendously amounts of black levels. They can produce heavy, insane contrast levels. And lay that against mine. This is an FLE. This is our medium technology, our medium rated technology. This is the paint on. This is the Alpha CINEMAX. The other screens are actually much darker than this. Spartans are 10 times darker than these. They're really dark screens. So one of the things that outs the screen, and I've tested so many certified screens and different forms of screens, is that the minute we see them, or I have them in hand, I can tell from the door that we're dealing with a gray screen, not a black screen. As you can see, my background drop is darker than the screen. My speakers below are darker than the screen. It's not black. Which I don't understand why. They don't advise to use the screen outside. If it's gray, it should collect light very well. Contrast, no. Other than that. Now, for our technology, one of the things our technology can do, our technology can blend into gray screens. We've done it before, you know what I mean? When we're dealing with charcoal mixes, guess what? We can blend right into your screen. Yep. Now, the only reason why a charcoal mix is going to pull a higher white level, a little bit higher than ours, is because it's gray. That's what it is. Contrast levels, you can't pick up. But the purpose of a charcoal mix is so that the screen can pull a higher contrast level. And that's what you're trying to achieve, but you're not achieving that. You're achieving what the white screen would do. So, like I said, good product. You know, it's very nice and all. But to say that it's black technology, no, it's not. Let me grab something else. This is a dark star field. It shows very little white levels. It just shows a really heavy dark level. That's what it's designed to do. Sorry, get myself some cookies. Sorry about that. I'm back here chewing. Oh, we don't need your 2 cents. Don't even get it from the camera either, because I don't feel like dealing with it. Taco had, he had, what do you call it, catnip, and he's been a little weird the last couple of days. No. That is an actual gray screen. It's not black. Now remember when I put the black paint against my screen? And the black paint blended into the screen, showing the star field demonstration. But the minute I transferred to a white level, it completely went dirty. Because the black paint is actually a black surface, or black paint, or black surface at the end of the day. But still, the problem that the black paint has is basically it can't read a high enough white level. And that causes it to become dirty. Same thing like dark black fabrics and so forth. When we put them against our technology, they basically can't pull their white levels. But our technology has an extremely high white level. And one of the things I noticed that when I see screens that are not black is that there'll be a really dark gray. And being a really dark gray can give it the illusion that it is actually a black surface, a black screen, but technically it's not. And that's the reason why they're able to maintain a higher white level, or a high white level, when I'm saying high white level, due to the fact that they're not producing 100% black, but they're actually producing gray. There you go. Now it's about. And that's now, like I said, this right here is our Alpha CINEMAX. Reads an infinity black contrast level. And the screens we're doing right now is called, Smarter Surfaces. They're from Ireland. Thank you so much. I appreciate the service. "8K Desired Nature." This is why I tell you that if you have a screen claiming to be black, yeah, a screen that can read an infinity contrast level, you'll see the difference. Because it's reading gray, that's why. It's not reading black. Now see how the white levels are really high? That's because it's not. It can pull a high white level due to the fact that it's not black. If you're going to claim your screen to be black, you have to have a black screen. Can't come up gray. It has to be 100% black. I have no idea why I even have to explain that. It's like saying if you got a red car, it's supposed to be red. Not purple, not green, not orange. It's supposed to be red. If you have a black screen, it's supposed to be black. That's why I said it's extremely complicated to develop a black technology to be able to read light and have perfect balance. This is what we have at the end of the day. This is why I tell you that any black screen that we test against, one of the things we realized when we laid against our screen, that it's not reading 100% black, it is reading gray. Now mind you, the environment right now, it's well lit, but not well lit we're used to being in. So when we bring this screen on site, which we're going to be in very high, well lit environments, this might not go so well. But it's one of the things I'm used to seeing. I've been in this business for a long time. That's why I find it interesting when people who have no knowledge in this field try to explain to me about the very thing that I invented 8 years ago. I literally had someone trying to explain to me that I didn't know what I was talking about. Compared to you, how much experience do you have compared to me? There you go. So I can look at a screen and I can tell. The first one I saw, this one, I wasn't too sure. When I first saw it, it seemed it was black when I picked it up in my hand. This one over here, I knew automatically from the door. But, like again, if you lay it against a 100% black screen, guess what? You're going to see your true colors. Now, as it being a gray screen, it's lighter than our screen. Can our screen blend it? Yeah. contrast is extremely important. You have to be to show contrast, you have to be to show white levels, and you have to be to show color balance. You have to do all three of these at the same time. This is when I explain to people at the end of the day, y'all really don't do enough testing. Now, I don't know what their testing level is. I don't know. I'm not speaking for them. I don't know. But from what I've seen from paints trying to be black, no, you don't have enough testing at all. You are nowhere near in the realm of black technology. Not even close. Now, is the product good? Yeah, it's good. I like it. It's good. Can it compete with our technology? No, it's not going to compete with our technology. Because our screen does what it's designed to do. It reads a 100% infinity contrast level without going dark, without washing out, without any of that stuff at the end of the day. This is why when I see screens that are claiming to be black and have really high white levels, there's something wrong there. Because there has to be a balance in there. You would see the balance upset, trigger off. And I didn't see it. When I saw his screen, I didn't see it. And I was like, wait a minute, there's no way in the world a black screen is generated that much high of a level. It can't be black, it has to be gray. And sure enough, I was right. When that star field popped up and that screen turned gray, I was like, yep, there you go. It's gray. Daylight has a really good screen. I looked at their screen the first time I saw it. I was like, oh shoot, black certified screen. This is freaking insane. Let me go get this. I get it over here. It's not black. It's actually dark gray. Let's get, let me see. Fireworks, LG, demonstration. First thing I look at when I watch a demonstration on a screen claiming to be black, I look at your environment. Speakers, frame around your screen, anything that we can look at the screen and say, okay, they're both the same color. Because my sound bar is black, screen's black. Even the backdrop behind it is black. If you notice, it's not matching the backdrop behind the back of the screen. And that's black. It's a good screen, it's a good product, but the claim that is a black screen, no, I wouldn't give it that. I couldn't give it that at all, period. Now the reason why we got the sample sheets there, no tape sticks on my screen at all, period. That coating doesn't allow tape to stick to it. We have to tape around the edge where basically there's none of the coating there. And keep in mind, because the person who did the OLED demonstration, because your screen was gray when it transferred, you couldn't see the black levels at all. I mean, virtually impossible. Like I said, colors pick up real nicely. White levels are good, but to be able to read 100% contrast, no, it can't read it. And the color is thrown off on the on their screen, because again, you need an infinity black level to register a contrast level. I'm sorry, infinity contrast over to pick up color. Sorry about that. I'm enjoying these cookies. Cookies are really good. So the height of their technology, yeah. Even when screens are lighter than us, they still can't turn our screens black. The only screen, if someone makes a claim that it's supposed to be ours and it turns it black, it would have to be black paint. That's the only thing. Our screens are not black paint because we've done dozens of tests. So that's why I know I can see people doing things they shouldn't do a mile away. We've done tests. This product's not even tested. This is an untested product. We never got a chance to test it yet. We're just showing demonstrations on the screen, but this thing is untested. And this is how high white levels FLE technology has. As always, wait down. I never find it. One battery. Why do you keep moving the batteries? Oh, here's the other one. When to turn it up, couldn't find the other battery. There you go. Now, let's show you our white levels. Will this turn our screen black and unwatchable? No. It'll pull a white level, high white level, because it's not black, it's actually gray. Let's see, let's go over and let's get 4K snow screensavers. See? I turn my technology dark and unwatchable. That's if someone that basically has black paint claiming to be on one of our screens. That's the only way. Other than that, no. I can do this against any surface all day long. Even a white surface doesn't make a difference. Can't turn a screen black. As somebody who doesn't have our product at the end of the day, doing false demonstrations against our products. That's what that is. Other than that, their product is good. It's nice. I do like it. But they're not black screens. See the contrast in the bridge? See how it disappears here? The white levels are too high. People talking about all the white levels. Unless you're looking at a solid white surface, then it. But if you're looking at a surface like this, you're going to have contrast and you're going to have white levels at the exact same time. This is how you're able to see the detail on the screen. You can't pick that up unless your screen can read an infinity contrast level, because if not, it comes up gray and it washes out. So everything you're seeing in there has to be 100% black. But it also has to register a white level high enough where it doesn't become like the black on black demonstrations that we do. Can't have it matching it. Won't work too well. And you know all this stuff because, again, you have to do testing. We got another place that we're going to be setting up to. just threw their hat in the ring for seeing the technology. So we'll be showing it off pretty soon at that location also too. And here we go. And there's some more snow levels. As you can see in my demonstrations, we don't hide anything in our demonstrations. I don't hide your contrast levels. We don't hide the color. We don't hide none of that. We show you everything so you can see it right up. All our demonstrations are done exactly the same. We show you our white levels. We show you contrast. We show you color. We don't skip over certain things because we're afraid that something may pop up and cause the screen's credibility to drop. Now, I'm not talking about smarter screens. Smarter screens, it's doing exactly what it's designed to do. No doubt about it. I'm talking about other products I've seen. But yeah, their screen is doing exactly what it's designed to do. But to claim that it's black, no, they can't actually have that. I honestly can say that, they can't have that. Because their screen can't generate a contrast level. That's how we knew about paint screens. Paint on screens, paint on screens, paint on screens, yeah. Paint on screens, it had a black screen. We got it over here relating against the screen. It came up gray. I was like, whoop, nope, that's a gray screen. It's not black. Yeah, right there. Odds of turning one of our screens dark and can't watch them. Yeah, it's rare. Extremely, extremely rare. Matter of fact, it would never happen. I can honestly say that. Because we have that heightened technology. If you knew what that stuff is designed to do, you would basically fully understand exactly what I'm talking about, but I can't tell you all the ins and outs about that because we don't nobody knowing our secrets. Now, you see that dog's nose? That's a 100% black level picking up. See how it washes out when it hits the other screen? Because it's not reading 100% black. Transfers back to our screen. Look at the snout. Comes up 100% black. If your screen is reading gray, you can't see that color level. You won't be able to pick it up. Let's come over here and let's bring up some colors. Start off with red. Red screen. See it already, can't you? Yep, there you go. There we go. So if you're not reading a infinity black level, you can't see color. I can explain that the sun up to sundown. Can't see it. Can't register it, you can't see it. And that screen's pretty dark. Their screen is really, really dark. It's very, very dark. I'll tell you, quite impressive for a screen that's that I would say charcoal gray. That charcoal gray, and it's picking up a white level that good. That's pretty good. It's actually very good. But is it black? No, it's not black. Let's go over here. Let's bring up some purple. Let's come over here. Let's pick up some green. You're going to hear Charlie quite a bit. They're doing a huge shipment today. So you're going to hear Charlie quite a bit. The white levels. See. That's why when we do the certified screens, the first thing I ask for is a white level. You know why? Because there's a certain tone that I need to see how the screen's going to measure up to ours. Once I see that tone, it allows me to understand exactly what I'm looking at. People think we shy away from the white levels. No. They're very important. Blue screen. Getting commercials behind that one. There we go. Now, believe it or not, this one is darker than that one. Way darker than that one. That one is the lighter one. That is the darker one. LG beta fish. So that background, because it's an OLED, is supposed to be 100% black. This is why when I watch demonstrations and I see screens coming up with that grayish look to it, you're not picking up a 100% black level. Yep, let's see what's going on. Bring it out, bring it back in. There we go. Other than that, fantastic screen. Like I said, nice colors, beautiful white levels. Can't say contrast, I can't give you that. I can say you could bring up a nice gray shade of gray, but you don't pull a black, you don't see it. And as for the ambient light rejection capability, we haven't really tested it. This area is too dark for it. It's way too dark. Some people are like, oh, it's, well, no, it's not. It's dark in here compared to what we're used to being in. So we have to lighten it up a bit in here. I ordered some new lights for here, and on top of that, like I said, we'll be taking the screen to another unit that I'm actually working on to test screens in, and a tremendously insane white levels. Not white levels, but lots of lighting. So yeah, imagine if you had a prison cell and you had LED lights on every. Well, actually, imagine all the bars are made out of LED lights, and your screen was stuck in the middle of that. That's what we're building. So if we stick your screen in there, you won't survive it. Your screen will go white. That's why we're developing it for this technology, because it's required. Mind you, this is the front version of this technology. This is an alpha. So the other version that we have, which is basically the front and rear, the one that can eat sunlight, imagine it being laying against that technology. That technology is ambient light rejection technology. Is berserk. But I see it a lot. I see screens that, yeah, they claim to be black screens, and then we get them over here and we lay them against a screen that's 100% infinity black, and the screen will come up gray. It's like when we did Goose Screen. We did Goose Screen, and Goose Screen said they had this black screen, and it pulls a very high contrast level, and I'm like, no, it won't. I said it to them because again, they would have never gave me the sample sheet. Well, got the sample sheet over here, it couldn't pull. Didn't see it didn't read the contrast level. It came up gray. No, Goose Screen does not have a dark screen as they claim to do. They don't have it because, again, you know, the black screen is supposed to be the myth. It's supposed to be a screen that's it's not real. Well, we have one. We have many of them. They're not supposed to be able to pick up tremendously high white levels. Well, we can do that. We have that technology. Of course, that technology, God gave us that technology. God's blessings are unstoppable, as you can see. But very nice screen. It is. Now, when I say that because they said it was a black screen, that they maybe did something, I don't know. No, I wouldn't say that at all, period. I think they literally thought they have a black screen. Honestly, I think they actually thought they had a black screen. Until you actually see an actual black screen, and you go, oh, okay, I don't have a black screen. It's like I thought my technology was so advanced until I saw a black diamond. I go, oh, okay, this is a different class of beast. I had to change some things. But now when I tell you that, when we launched the new TV technology, that seems like the big companies, when we send them sample sheets of our black technology, they're going to convert to black. This is going to cause a ripple effect. Because projectors that need this really high inky contrast, this, contrast rating, it's not going to exist anymore. Because why would you need to make a projector with a contrast level that high when a screen physically can read it, regardless of your projector? X720p may make a comeback. Because again, more and more of my customers buy 720p's. They really don't need a 4K or 1080p projector. Those screens are required for screens that can't read contrast. Good surface, good surface and all. I do like it. I do appreciate them sending it out to us. I do appreciate that. But we were able to overpower the screen. All right, let me see. So we have Diamond technology, we have their technology, and I got a couple other services coming in. And then hopefully on the 4th and the 8th we have something that comes in, but I doubt that's going to happen. I think we're going to get cancellations on those. I don't think they're going to show. Now, as you can see, when we did the demonstration, we didn't show you all color. We didn't show you all contrast, because even though screen turn over power and contrast, we showed you everything. White levels, color, and contrast, which you have to see. Can't be one-sided, because you never know what may happen. Screen could come out gray. All right, let me go back and get my star field again. Starfield screensaver. No, you gave me something completely different, like really something completely different. How we got to that one, I don't even know. Starfield screensaver. Butchered the daylights out of that one. Packaging was very nice. Great presentation. Packaging is everything. Very nice job. Very, very nice job. I got it this morning. I didn't even know. I went outside and there it was. That sounds familiar, like someone said that before. Where have I heard that before? Oh, yeah. But anyway, yeah. Now, how complicated it is to do what we're doing right here? Well, since we're basically, our technology is Christian based, that technology came to me and I had made that in 20 minutes. It's a 20-minute technology right there. Yep. We don't spend 3 or 4 years developing technology. I've never ever done that. We'd never get anything done if it took me that long. How much testing that to do? Yeah, 20 minutes. Actually less than that, because the Lord is the one who gave me that idea right there. Gave me that blessing. So it transferred through my head. I was sitting there watching the demo for Call of Duty and boop, popped in my head. Yep. Lord gave me that blessing right there, developed it, and boom, here it is. And it's not even tested. It's just flexing. That's all it's doing. We haven't even tested it yet. This is an untested product. We haven't had a chance to really test it yet. Yeah, very nice company. Fantastic presentation. I love it. Fantastic job right there. I love it. I love when they make these nice. We got to get some of these. I want to get some of these right here, so that way I can put our stuff in there. When we do these presentations, we can pass these out. These would be fantastic. I got to look into Vistaprint and getting some of those for our company. It's gray. It's not black. It's like I said, to run into a black screen, yeah, never have. I've never seen one besides ours. A lot of you not. I've scoured the internet. I've searched. I've looked to find anything close enough to our technology, and I never find them. I only find gray screens. That's what I find. If it is a black screen, it's claiming to be a black screen. Problem I have here that is reflecting way too much white light, and that's what's causing the screen to wash out, because as you look at it here, you think, okay, that looks black to me, right? That does look black. But the problem is when we lay it against our screen, guess what? It doesn't come out black. It comes out gray. See the two colors here? So this one right here is actually gray, right here. But this one too is like a darker gray too. But if it's black, the problem we have is when we lay it against our technology turns it into a different shade. And people don't really understand exactly how powerful this technology is that we have over here. We can actually change, and sometimes the screen is black. The heightener that levels in this technology allows the screen to pick up really bright. And that too can basically trigger a screen to turn gray, a black screen. But it's a very, very dark. See it right there? Very, very dark gray. And this right here looks like it's black, but the minute you put it against this, because it's darker, it shows its true color. And then you take this right here and you put it against our screen, it turns gray because it outs its true color because that screen's 100% black. Yep. All that demonstrations. Oh, really? Just butchered it. I said, well, we still hit it. We're still there. We still hit it. This is 8 hours ago, right? Let's go pop this one in. Remote controls are never around. Always use remote controls. Always use them somewhere. Never know where I was. This is why I don't like carrying around remote controls. One of the things I constantly lose all the time, all remote controls. Fire sticks were nightmares for me because I constantly left fire sticks. Left and right, I lose them. Left and right. Where are you? Just picked you up, just had you land a couple of minutes ago, wash you that quick. Move on. Nope, that's a fire stick. Oh, go ahead. Well, I'm going to think about everything in black. Here we go. Sorry about that. And see how that picks up? See the beautiful white levels, the beautiful color, and the infinity black contrast level. Our Black Series technology has the same capabilities. It picks up an infinity contrast level. Any screen relay against that, if your screen is not reading 100% black, you will go gray on the screen. Its heightener capabilities are incredible. This has a heightener level 4, the other one's a heightener level 3, Black Series. This is not going to be available anytime soon. Probably around the summertime, this will be available because, again, we have a ton of paperwork. We're going to make sure this thing is locked down nice and tight. This screen is going to be doing a lot of business offline. One of the things we're going to be doing, one of the presentations we're going to be doing, we're actually going to be painting the screens, and we're doing a lot of paint on demonstrations. Paint, dry, display. Take a TV, slide it up to it, show the demonstration. Now these offices that we're working with, this is going to mean big business for them. Because instead of them spending all the money for these expensive monitors, they can have their presentations on a huge screen. You don't have to turn out the lights, not to be stuck in the dark, fully ultra short throw compatible, whole 9 yards. You can even take it outside and do your presentation if you want to. Got a sports bar? It's next level technology. You can actually have it look like you're actually watching the game off a TV.
Yes, I'm talking to you. You have to check out Peloton's offer on the...
No calibrating, no fake contrast, none of that in the day. Projectors won't cost you any money at all. $270, 720p projector. I'm going to tell you the feature is black. It's black. Now this screen here, the one they gave us over here, this thing can easily outperform gray paint. Easily. Its white levels are really good. Extremely, extremely good. Especially for a product this dark, the white levels are very, very good. And it picks up good color because it has a good contrast base to it. I'm talking about smarter surfaces. This right here would kill a gray screen very, very easily. Very easy. This is really good. Very easy. I do invite gray screens to try. I do. I really do invite you to try. But this would murder your screen. This can even kill your gray product. Your dark charcoals, it'll kill it too. Very impressive. So, for them to corner the market over there in Ireland for their products taking out gray and white screens, oh, this would definitely do it easily. Definitely do it. The old mixers couldn't even handle this. Now also over here, oh no, this can't compete with our technology. But for the other screens, you have to take out it easy. You might even take out a couple of gunmetals along with it. Very easily. But I do challenge any of you people who make these gray screens to try out this smarter surface. See how well you do. I guarantee you won't do well. It's very good. Extremely good. What's the gain on this anyway? I'm gonna ask about the gain on this. What's my paperwork at? I want to see what the gains on these things are. This would definitely easily take out a gray screen easily with no problem. The contrast levels on the level of going near a gray screen is going to be tremendous. Look how dark that is. And so gray screen and the white levels are really good. One of the things I see suffer on a lot of these dark gray charcoal mixes, the white levels are very, very poor. Extremely poor. This is actually pretty good. Right. So the transition, that's the transition. Well, the screen can go from dark to white to colors and then back to transition to solid blacks. That's the problem you see with screens now. They can't transition. I'm going to put this into my collection box. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Sending it out. I will be sending you a small, short demonstration of our contrast levels next to yours. And to our color levels also. Very nice. I appreciate it very much for them shipping it out. Shipping's a little interesting though, but it is worth it. Definitely worth it. Now, what they sell over there, let me see, is that a paint? I think it was a physical screen. I think they have a physical screen. I'm looking to that before I make that statement. One of them is a physical screen. I wonder if the other one, I think the other one might be a paint. I'm not sure. No. See the background? 100% black. See the different shades that are going off? Her pants, her shirt, different shades of black. And someone tried to read this on an OLED horse on a gray screen. Can you believe that? You're not reading contrast. It must be 100% black. Has to be. It's the only way it works. Let me show you something. We're going to go over to Starfield Screensaver. All right. Better share my surface, but I didn't. All right. To the side over here, cords, cables, and cords. My life. Now, do you see that? That's black paint. Everyday, genuine black paint. Black paint reads a 100% contrast level. Any surface you lay, it can be fabric, whatever, we've done this before, it all reads contrast, every single one of them. The difference is, can it read white light? That's the important part. So if you lay your screen up here, we lay your screen up here against all these different surfaces, and your screen comes up gray, it tells us in the day that your screen is not black, it's actually gray. See how it looks different than the screen we just had up there? All right. Now let's get ready for transition time. Now, we go over here and we pull our white level here, white screensaver. There you go. Now, you see where our technology pulls that beautiful snow white and the other screen comes up dirty? That's because the other screen can't read a white level because it doesn't have the capability to do so. But it can read a contrast level. I made this statement many times. I said that if you take any black surface, they all can read contrast. Every single one of them. The problem is they can't read a white level. And this is why if you take black paint or black fabric or anything and try to mimic one of our screens, what's going to happen is you're just going to be able to pick up contrast only. The color, all that's going to be dirty. White levels are going to be dirty. It's not going to do well. This is why when the person did the demonstration, not speaking of them, the other person, did the demonstration and he had a black surface up there, his screen should have blended in. It should have it should have produced this at the end of the day. But because the screen was gray, that's why I couldn't see the contrast level. Simple. To go in and try to break that down and explain that in a different term of lying, no. Be truthful. Your screen's not black, it's gray. Because that's black paint. And I can see a contrast level. Black t-shirt can see a contrast level. Black gym bag can see a contrast level. My black hat can see a contrast level. Black socks can see a contrast level. But none of it can read white light except for our technology. So if you lay your screen up there and it's against another black surface and your screen comes up gray in a star field, that means your screen physically was never black to begin with, that it was actually gray, and that would explain why the white levels were so high. Yeah. In order for it to be a black screen, guess what? It's going to have to read black. That's very important because that's how it works. No other way around that. All right, hope you enjoyed. Got to go, and thank you for sending out smartest surfaces. I do appreciate the surface. Fantastic. It is a beautiful screen. I do love it and all. But as I said before, we do pull the highest contrast levels. Our screen pulls a 100% black level. And if your screen isn't pulling that, or say your screen is black, yeah, we pull the highest black level. Your screen's, if it's not pulling that infinity contrast level, it's going to come up gray against our screen. Other than that, beautiful screen. Compared to that, to some of the screens I've already seen already, that screen would definitely give some of these certified screens a run for their money. Definitely easily. Very easily. As for these gray paint products, this stuff would crush you with no problem. This stuff is actually really, really good. It's extremely good for a screen to be that dark and pick up a white level that high. Actually, very, very good. All right, people. Hope you enjoyed. Now, one of the things I did ask when I was talking about the screen real quick, I was asking, can it be used outside? No, the screens cannot be used outside. They are ultra short though compatible, which is fantastic. On top of that, you know, you won't be applying this to ceilings and floors and all that stuff. No, but it doesn't work that well with large amounts of light. Other than that, it's a great screen. I like it. All right, so with that being said, again, sorry about that. Hope you enjoyed. Got to go, and God bless.